What's up, guys? In this video, we're off to our truck accessory shop to go fill up those vending machines and, of course, collect all the money. Make sure you guys watch all the way to the end of the video, and if you like this style of video, make sure you give it a like. All right, guys, let's go get that money. Enjoy the show. What's up, guys? It's Matt with Galaxy Games 843, back with another vending collection video. We're back at our truck accessory shop, and we've got a lot of things to fill up in these machines and a lot of things to talk about today. As you know, we've been doing a couple vlog style videos, so we haven't done very many voiceover style videos like this one today. So let's get right into it. As you can see, we are approaching our machines and we're going to be making some changes to the snack machine today. So we'll talk more about that as we get to the snack machine. We've got a lot of drinks to fill up too. As you can see, I've got my milk crate there full of sodas and energy drinks. And then I think we also have a cooler too, because we need to fill up a lot of stuff in this machine and, of course, collect all the money. So let's open up the machine, let's take a look inside, and let's see just how things are looking in there. I know Red Bull sales do really well. Monster Energy has slowed down just a little bit, but I think we're also pretty low on Mountain Dew. Yeah, it looks like we're completely out of Mountain Dew. So we got to get stocking up. So as you know, this is a Royal 650-10 live view machine, and the Royal machines have the front columns and the back columns. And obviously, you know, I need to stock the back columns first, because once you fill up the front columns, you can't get to the back columns. And that's probably the only real downfall, I would say, to these Royal machines is, you know, if you've got product that moves fast in the back, you sometimes have to take some things out, like I'm doing here for the Sprite, to be able to get to that back column. So let's get to stocking up. In that back column, we're going to go with Coke Zero, and this is the only location I offer a zero sugar soda at, because it actually sells here. Everywhere else, our diet drinks or our zero sugar drinks never sold very well. So I'm excited that it actually does pretty well here. And I will say, guys, this video is about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 weeks old since we filmed it. Probably about 3 weeks old. And since then, we've actually been back to this location one more time and filmed another video from this location. So just know that we've got lots of videos queued up and lots of videos on the way. So there's plenty of content coming. All right, so we're stocking up that Coke Zero, and then we'll move the Sprite back after we get the Coke Zero stocked up. We got everything else to fill up too. Mountain Dew, as you can see, is sold out, so it moved really well this time. So we're gonna make sure we fill that up with quite a bit, and then we'll add even more on the next trip too. So let's talk about a few things. Very first and foremost, guys, today is Wednesday, which means it's live stream nights. If you want to join us for our weekly vending business discussion live, you can join us tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, over on the Howard Hospitality Group YouTube channel. So usually we go live right at 9 o'clock Eastern or 6 p.m. Pacific, and we usually stream for about 2 hours. So if you want to join us and talk about vending, or just hang out with us, ask us some questions, whatever you want to do, join us tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, again, over at the Howard Hospitality Group YouTube channel. All right, so that's always a good time. We always have a lot of fun doing our weekly vending business discussion live stream. So make sure you join us, guys, and hang out with us. All right, so what I'm doing here, I'm actually moving some of those Red Bull Blues from one column to the other column, because the other column you can see was sold out. So what I like to do, number one, is get some cold cans down there. So that way, if somebody comes in and they buy one of those products right after we stock it up, I want them to get nice cold cans. I don't want them to get the warm ones that we just put in the machine. So I like to try and balance it out so that the cold drinks are going to be the first ones to be vended. And it's usually why I always start with the drink machine first. So that way, by the time we're done, you know, there's more time for those drinks to get cold. And like, for example, now, the Mountain Dew, once we stock those up, if somebody comes in and buys one right after we lock the machine up or right after we leave, they're not going to get a nice ice cold drink, which, you know, if I was buying the drink, I would not be happy with that. So that's why we always try to stock the drinks first at most locations. Some it doesn't always work out that way, but that's how we try to do it at most locations. And I think it's the best practice. All right, so we're stocking up those Pepsis too. And as you can see, I had to move some of those Red Bull Blues to get to that rear column. Kind of like how I was talking about how that's the only downfall to this machine. Otherwise, it's a great machine. But if I had the choice to have this machine or say a Dixie Narco 501, I'd probably go with the Dixie Narco 501, just because you can access every column from the front every time. So there's that. But there are some pros to this machine too. You can custom program all the columns. So if you wanted to do 4 columns for one drink, you could in this machine. Like if you had a really, really fast mover, you could do that. So pros and cons to each machine. So take it for what it is. All right, guys, while we're talking to the Mountain Dude, let me ask you guys, how is your vending business doing? I feel like I haven't gotten any comments about how everyone's vending business is doing in quite a while. And as you know, our vending business is doing pretty well. If you watch some of our previous videos, we got that new key catcher machine from candymachines.com and QuikPlay. We put it at our game store, and then we also got a new location out of that whole process too. We moved the stacker and the hot stuff claw machine from the game store over to the candy / ice / boba shop across the street from the game store. So like I said, we've got lots of great videos on the way. Go back and watch some of our previous videos. We had some really good ones from the game store, unboxing that key catcher QuikPlay candymachines.com claw machine, and then of course collecting from our flea market mini arcade. So we've got lots of great videos that we just posted that are doing pretty well. So go check those out, guys. If you haven't done so yet, you're missing out on some good content. And those are more of those vlog style where Mrs. Galaxy Games and I interact directly with the camera rather than recording our work and doing this voiceover process like in this video. So like I said, we do both style of videos. If you like one or the other, let me know in the comments which one you like better. We're trying to do some more of those vlog style videos, but locations like this, it's a little bit more challenging, so it is what it is. Anyway, also in the comments, let me know what is your best selling soda and your best selling snack, or your best selling drink and your best selling snack right now. As you know, fall is here, guys. It's almost Halloween, and therefore our temperatures are starting to cool off here in South Carolina. Now, I know it's not cold like other places, in the afternoons it's in the 70s or 80s here, but in the mornings it can be in the 50s or 60s, which can be pretty cool for a lot of places. So guys, let me know in the comments what's your best-selling drink, what's your best-selling snack, and are you seeing a decrease in sales due to the cooler weather? Now, I realize too, some of you out there are in way different parts of the world, and your weather may be heating up right now, but you can let me know in the comments too how the weather is affecting your sales right now. Perfect. All right. So again, we're stocking up the Red Bull Blue, and then I think we're going to be about time to collect the money from this machine. We've got the Red Bull Blue stocked up in the other column, and I don't think we stocked up any Ultra White Monster Energy this time around. But just know that next time we come to this location, we will be adding more of that. This time around, though, like I said, it was a little bit more of a slower mover, so we didn't have to stock it all the way up. All right, guys, let's collect the money. First, we're going to reset our Nayax credit card reader, and what we're doing is letting the machine know that we're clearing the cash box at that point. You can also set the inventory level to 100% if you choose to do so. I just manually make the updates for this machine in the Nayax MoMA app. That's what I do. All right, so there were some coins in the coin bucket, and there are some dollar bills in the dollar bill acceptor. There we go. But remember, most of the sales from this machine come through that Nayax credit card reader. So for this Royal 650-10 Live View drink machine, after a 2-week service collection, the drink sales total amount was $196 even. So not too bad. All right, we've got the drink machine locked up, and it's time for Mrs. Galaxy Games 843 to take over the snack machine. So let's talk about this snack machine and what changes we're making today. So let's see. So if you didn't know, way back when, probably, I don't know, maybe a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, we changed this machine from a regular cash-only machine to we upgraded it with an in-one board, added a Nayax credit card reader, and made this machine credit card compatible because previously it was not. So now that we've got that done, the machine functions just a little bit differently. Previously, we had price tags on each of the items. We're going to remove those. We're not going to do it on camera, but we're going to remove those because it's time to update the prices in this machine. And just like all modern vending machines now, how you get the prices, you enter the number on the keypad to see what price comes up on the screen. So because we've got those tags on there, we're going to be changing prices, and I know I really don't want to deal with those price tags anymore. I really like the fact you just punch in the number and see what the price is if you want to know what the price is. It just works out better for me. And then you can make changes and not have to worry about, printing out price labels or anything like that anymore. So I'm happy that we're making these changes. Anyway, so we're going to remove those price tags off camera. We're going to reprogram the prices off camera as well. And basically what we're doing is we're making everything in this machine basically $1 or more. And it's time to upgrade the prices for the chocolates. and things like Skittles and things like that. So as you know, prices for candy sales have been increasing. At Sam's Club, I think right now the average price per item when you buy candy bars or Skittles or M&Ms or anything like that is roughly about 94 cents per item. So currently in this machine, we have them at $1.25 per item. So as you know, it's really not worth it. We're really not making any real money after service costs and taxes and stuff like that. We're just really not making any money at $1.25 a piece. So it's time to update. Right now we're updating to $1.50, but that doesn't mean we can't update it even more in the future. So let me know in the comments, guys, have you raised your prices on chocolate, on Skittles, Starburst, any of those fruit style candies as well? Because basically, like I said, the cost per item is getting up there. So it's time to update the prices. Also, what we're going to do, I don't know if you remember, I might have commented in a previous video, this location requested Milky Ways and Twix. So we've got some Milky Ways and Twix we're going to test out. We're going to remove the granola bars because those are no longer selling at this location. And we're going to remove one row of the Rice Krispie Treats because, as you know, our Rice Krispie Treat sales have been declining at all of our locations. So that's something we might not be carrying in the future. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but we're going to remove both of those items. One row we're going to put in a mixture of Milky Way and Three Musketeers. In the second row, we're going to put in Twix. And guys, let me know in the comments, do you sell Twix? Do you sell Milky Ways? Do you sell Three Musketeers? Like I said, I really wanted to trial them here and see how they did. So I bought one of those variety packs from Sam's Club that had Twix, Snickers, Milky Way, Three Musketeers, and I feel like there was something else in there, but now I can't remember. But anyway, we already used all those other products in our machines, so we can just try out the Milky Way, the Three Musketeers, and the Twix here at this location. So as you can see, I'm alternating the Milky Way and Three Musketeers in one row, and I'm adding the Twix to the second row. Again, we're going to change the prices because, as you know, previously both of those items were $1, and we need them now to be $1.50. So we're going to change out, we're going to remove all the price tags. We're going to change all the prices. And we're going to do that off camera after we do our money collection. Okay. So speaking of money collection, it's time to do that. Now, if you notice, Mrs. Galaxy Games opened that machine. She hit that Nayax reset button for the cash box. Right when she opened the machine, there was no change in the coin bucket, and there's not going to be a lot of cash because there was not a lot of sales from this machine. So there's the cash pulled. Total amount collected, again, this is for a 2-week service collection for our snack machine, was $44.25. So kind of disappointing. So you can see why we need to make some changes. We need to get more items in this machine that they're going to want to buy. And of course, we need to make a little bit more money. So total amount collected between both machines, drink machine $196, snack machine $44.25. Total amount collected was $240.25. Absolutely not too bad. With that said, it's time to start wrapping the video up. We're going to make our way back out to the new vending SUV. I don't think we've shown this in any of the videos because we previously have been always driving the vending truck. But we've got the new vending SUV outside. You remember we used to have the old vending SUV. We got a new one, so there it is right there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get all of our stuff loaded back into the vending SUV. And then it's time to wrap this video up, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hey guys, don't forget we're giving away a key catcher claw machine from QuikPlay and CandyMachines.com. That's right, we're working together with CandyMachines.com, QuikPlay, Howard Hospitality Group, and Extreme Vending to give away that key catcher claw machine. So make sure you guys follow all the information in the description to get registered to win that key catcher claw machine. Guys, we have it at our game store and it's doing amazing. So make sure you guys fill out that form so that way you're entered to win that key catcher claw machine. All right, guys, with that said, we're going to wrap this video up right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And once again, guys, this is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.